Hi. Oh, it looks like I'm too far away. Well, this is the first day that I'm doing a video about yoga. And yoga, you could do Yin Yoga, which is what I'm going to be doing here, or you could do uh, Yang Yoga, which is more active. And that's good exercise. Um, I just haven't been doing it, and I'm going to try to work my way back into it so that we could work together at improving our lifestyles and our health. Anyways, oh, uh-oh, don't turn off. Okay. This is Yin Yoga with Matt, M-A-T-T. So I'm with Matt on the mat.
And on the exhale, we're going to walk our hands forward, just bringing our forehead to rest here on the floor.
Child's pose is really comfortable.
Stillness within your body and mind. Taking some deep breath in and out through the nose.
So we're taking deep breaths in and out through the nose.
To just explore any thoughts you might have in your mind today, allowing them to pass by without any judgment, using the Yin Yoga practice this morning to find some inner peace in yourself and within your life right now.
So this is really nice. It's a good way to get fresh air, sunshine, and exercise.
And from here, I'm just going to invite
So I'm 62 3/4. So you don't have to stop taking care of yourself. This is a lifetime endeavor. If this pose is uncomfortable for you, an easy way to do it is just to bring your arm across your chest. You won't have the extra help from the ground and your body weight pushing against each other. But
And we can push through the right hand here, creating some space to release the left arm. You might want to come up just a little bit here, curving the spine up, and coming back to neutral spine here. So we're going to take one big inhale here, raising the right arm up and back. Exhale, we're going to scoop it around. This time lowering ourselves onto the right shoulder, laying the right side of our head on the floor, and then just finding stillness here.
again, remember, if it's more comfortable for you, you could sit up and just bring your arm across your chest. I like this because it gives me a stretch in my rib cage area and along the side of my body where we curve. Again, Matt's staying in that position. I'm going to show you again. You can bring your arm across. This is much easier to breathe. But it's not as intense of a stretch. So the thing I like about yoga is that you go at your own pace. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing.
And we're just going to close our knees, coming up onto all fours here.
Okay, so now Matt's bringing us into all fours.
So we're going to be going into cat and cow. So we're going to take one big inhale, looking up.
We're doing
Curving the spine.
cat, cow.
Exhale, drawing the belly button in, rounding the spine, pushing through our shoulder blades here. Inhale, looking up, curving the
Look up.
spine. Exhale, pushing through your hands again, rounding the spine. So we're going to be doing that 10 times. So keep doing it on your own for 7 more repetitions here.
Remember to breathe.
This is really good for your spine health. Really great way to loosen up any tension within your vertebrae this morning.
So there's a lot of great instructors, and they're free to watch on YouTube. The instructors get paid if they hit enough subscribers or do enough hours. So eventually the creators will get paid, and it's just a really win-win for everybody, except for big business and big pharma and the medical industrial complex. So
And when you're ready, we're just going to come down onto our forearms and belly here, extending our legs back. We can place the block in front of us just to rest our forehead on it. And with the hands on the floor here, we're just going to go into Sphinx pose, aligning our shoulders with our elbows here, finding some stillness. Like I said, if you want, you can use the block, just lay your forehead to rest on it.
So Matt's using a block.
Push yourself up a little bit more if you want to go deeper within your low back here. And another variation of this is the seal pose, when you push yourself up, and that will really hit your low back. So you have a few variations here you can do. So just kind of explore that and see what feels good for you this morning.
So a variation he's showing now is seal pose, where you push up, and I don't care for this one too much, even when I'm in great shape, but everybody's body is different, and what feels good to me might not feel so great to you, or vice versa. A big part of happiness is acceptance. So just accept where you are and know that every day you're going to improve. And on those days when you just can't seem to find a way to fit a practice in, it's okay. There's no competition. There's no stress. I'm going to go back down into Sphinx. This is just such a beautiful day today in my backyard. I have to see what he's doing. Oh, okay.
So you're kind of stretching your shoulders and chest area here in this gentle twist. So just find some stillness here and enjoy how this feels.
This is a nice twist, and at the same time I'm stretching under my right arm. And we can roll back onto our bellies here, releasing the right arm, taking a little moment to reset. Just gonna move my microphone out of the way. And from here, we're gonna extend the left arm out, rolling onto the left hip here. And then we can push through the floor with the right hand. And then just going into that gentle twist, stretching the chest area and shoulder here. And then the right leg here can come back with the right foot resting on the floor, opening upper hips. And then you can close your eyes, connecting back deeply inward as you enjoy that beautiful release in our upper body. One bird really wants us to hear him. Now, I didn't bring a block outside today. I'm turning him up a little bit so you could hear. And I'm just going to lay back in Shavasana, corpse pose. I don't know if that's a dog or a bird. If anybody knows what that is, making that noise, I think it might be a bird, but specify what type of bird it is in the comments. So I just want to kind of do a counter pose from all that back bend. And again, you can always vary from what the instructor's doing. This is all about you and what feels good for you.
And from this position, keeping the left leg extended in front of us, we're going to bring the right knee in towards our chest. Just holding at the front of the right knee, we're going to pull that knee closer to our chest, going into a nice stretch here for the hip flexors. This is really great to release all the tightness around that area. Tightness that might pull on our spine and make us feel all sort of chronic pain in that area. So let's find some stillness here and enjoy this together.
I like Matt. He's got kind of a funny little voice, but it's a French-Canadian accent. I've heard it again since starting to do his yoga practices. And it is common to the region. He lives in Quebec. Or, as Americans might say, Quebec. I only learned it was Quebec from him. Are you still breathing deeply? Filling your lungs and then exhaling out.
And we can slowly release the right leg, extending it in front of us. a second. You might want to wiggle your legs a little bit just to get the blood flow to move properly. And when you're ready, we can place our feet in a 90-degree angle here, lifting our hips up, moving the block aside, extending our legs in front of us, and coming to rest in the Savasana position, our final position for today's class. So let's just breathe deeply in and out through the nose here as we notice how our body and spine feels much better after today's class. Taking the time to thank yourself for taking the time to do this practice with me today.
So this is something simple that you can do every day, even when you're sick. If you don't feel well, really it helps to just lay in this Shavasana position, maybe even with your arms down at your sides, and just to inhale, oxygenate. Get some oxygen flowing through your blood. Listening to your own body. And that bird, that really loud bird. And then towards the end of the yoga practice, I like to thank the creator of the practice or of the video so that he gets some credit. It helps with the analytics or the what is that called? Algorithm. So it helps with the algorithm. So you can just hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe. And then leave a comment. If you just say thank you, that's good. But I know one thing I like about Matt with Yin Yoga with Matt is that he always responds. I don't know if it's him or if it's his wife Jody or they put their kid to work, but somebody in their crew is responding to every comment that comes onto his station. And so I'm going to let him know that I say thank you for this helpful practice. I shared it with my YouTube friends as well. Well, I shared it with my YouTube friends. hit the comment, and that's our, oh, sorry, you got to see my hand. That's our video for today. Monetarily, it's not monetarily monetized, at monetarily motivated medicine. We don't like that.